Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, the 27th, of December. The 27th. We're headed to the end here, people. We are headed to the end. We're headed to the end of December. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Let's see if we can get this camera doing the right thing here. Camera's doing all sorts of weird things on me tonight. How are you tonight? What is going on in your world? What are and especially you, grateful for tonight? That is what I want to know. My screen's on here. There we go. I got my screens up. I got the screens up. I just tripped up the window toy. I got my screens up. What is going on in your world? Tell me about it. Hey, Kitty, how are you today? How live from the shop? That's you were working on it today, Kelly. Good for you. But it is great to have you here live. Although I guess that means I don't get the hubby. I don't get Hubs live. Hey, April, how are you? Great to have you here live. Great to have you here. It is good to be here. It is good to be had. It's good to be here with all of you. I hope you're all having an amazing day. What are you grateful for tonight? How are things in your world? Albuquerque, Illinois. Oh, got your van back. I hate that. That's a long time, Kitty. I mean, I know it's a hard time of year. I've been trying to buy a car to replace Cassandra's, and it has been incredibly difficult because the holidays have complicated it, and supply chain issues and everything with parts. You know, uh, it is a complicating factor, and so it is kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs out there in the car world. But I am glad you have your car back. I am glad that it is working. Your van is back and working correctly. Um, Something good about having a van with lots of space. Although I remember you used to have like a Charger, like a Dodge Charger or something. You were driving that when I came to see your car. April got to spend Christmas with three of her four kids. Seeing the other one this weekend. That's awesome, April. That's awesome. Hey, everybody, you know what? We are broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube. We are both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook? Come on over to YouTube. I am there. I'm right there. Right there. And I'm right here. I'm right here. If I could stand still, I'd be right here. If I could stand still, I'd be right here. So, lots and lots of good things. Lots and lots of good things. So let's get started tonight because I'm like more eight than ish tonight, I mean, this one will go down in the record book. This may go down in the record books. May also be our last one of the year. Since we're going out Sunday night. We're going out Sunday night. Nothing fancy. Dinner. Oh, nice dinner, but dinner. Our stay positive tonight, 27th of December, is be nice. The world is hard, and we are all more delicate than we seem. Be nicer than you think you should be. Be nicer than you think you should be. Isn't that the truth? Be nice. It's a simple thing. It's a simple thing. That is true. It is a simple thing. Be nice. So tonight has had here for the end of the year, and I did mention that I think Sunday night will be on one because we watched something, or out doing Christmas celebrating again, like you were on Christmas, but also because it is going to go out to dinner. I think we're going out to dinner on New Year's Eve. That's our exciting night after we work all day. I know my Sunday is already packed with stores that need certain end of year adjustments made and making sure they're the right end of year adjustments that have to post in their system at the end of the year. And so 31st tends to be a busy day in my world. Not as nutty as when I had the Y2K. I remember having multiple cell phones, multiple beepers, everything for Y2K. So I'm glad I'm not as busy as that. But what I want you to do, so what I'm giving you to make your mind work tonight is I'm talking about two things. I'm talking about two things. Happy final week of 2023 to you, Michelle. Yes, we still have some days left here. We can still make it happen for 2023. You can still make your dreams come true. But what I want you to do is two things. One, you ladies in this business, and I'm not discriminating against the men that watch this show, but there's far more women that watch this show than men. Okay? There are far more women than men that watch this show. And so, with that, I want to talk to you about the grass you're standing on. Well, I want you to talk about two things. I guess I want you to, you're so busy. So I want to talk about two things. The first thing I want to talk about is how busy you get worrying about all the things you haven't done. So as we're standing here at the end of the year, so many of you are calling and texting me and talking about all the things you did not talk about. Okay? You see all the things you want to do ahead of you. Okay? Your calendar, your vision, your so busy looking at the uphill, the staircase, because we use the staircase next level. Okay, the staircase and the mountain that you have to climb. Okay, that is so huge. That has all your dreams at the top. Okay, but remember, dreams are an incremental step. Okay, we don't get to the top of the mountain in one leap. Okay, we don't get there. We don't take one step. We take a lot of steps. Doing things continually, doing them with excellence, doing them as you take your step forward. Okay, as we work our way forward. And the problem with working your way forward, you get to this point in the year. You get to this year. Okay, here's a finality. There is a finality to a calendar year. There is a finality to that. And you keep on obsessing and thinking and worrying about all the things you have not done. Okay, you are obsessed, worried, stressed, stressed, stressed. Okay, about all the things that you did not accomplish, rather than looking backward. This is a great time to reflect, turn around, to see what's behind you, see all the steps you take. Stop, to actually stop. Like, stop for a minute. Stop for a minute. Stop for a day. Stop for a weekend. And actually reflect on all the things you've accomplished. Okay? All the successes, all the steps. I mean, I'm going to pick on you for a second, Michelle. Okay? You are spending way more time in the valley than you thought you could. Okay? You are enjoying an amazing life, spending your time with your grandbabies. Okay? Uh, and you are doing that. Okay? You weren't always doing that. Okay? And that's just one example. That's just one, that is just one example. But we forget about it because it becomes part of our everyday. there are lots of little steps you have taken, okay, to a better you, to a better business, to a better life this year. And instead of seeing the things that you haven't accomplished, okay, which there are many, very easy to see those. Those are in front of you. All the steps that you haven't taken are in front of you, are all the steps you have not taken. Okay? You forget about the steps you have. So my challenge to you, uh, uh, my challenge to you is to actually start looking backward, looking backwards at what you have accomplished this year. Okay, go back, look through your calendar, look at the places that you have been, look at the things that have happened in your store. Okay, look at what has happened in your life. Look at the pictures and the memories in your phone. Okay, of the things you've done, of the things that brought you joy, of the things that you accomplished. Okay, because as we face this ending, okay, yeah, yes, April, give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve it. You deserve it. Hey, Carrie's with us. Great to have you here live, Carrie. And Rose, so glad that you're away from the store. Yeah, I can't believe so in Nashville. But that is great. I'm glad that you are taking care of you. Self care is so important. But yes, look at what you've accomplished. Carrie, okay? You know, at the beginning of the year, she would have never seen herself in a new and amazing store. And look at that. Okay, not only did she have April and she and I at her new store, okay, and we did a complete um, extreme makeover store edition. We redid her store. Unbelievable. I still can't believe we did that. But you know, look back at the things that you've done this year. You moved the store. You didn't think it was going to be possible to move a store. You moved the store. You were open in no time. Boom! You even outdid me, Carrie. Moved the store and got it open super fast. She is a rock star. So that is what I am talking about. Right, Vinny, you've been through a lot this year. Okay, you've been through surgery. You've been through countless doctors, uh, staffing issues. Okay, all these things. Okay, it is important to give yourself space, give yourself a breath, and give yourself, as April said, and I'm going to use the ruler here, a pat on the back, a pat on the back, okay? And say, yeah, I did some pretty amazing stuff this year. I did some pretty amazing stuff. Hey, Andy's with us. You must have heard me mention her. You must have heard me mention her. Hey, awesome. Rose, now I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Okay. Um, and that's okay. So that's the first part of my message. Look backwards. Okay. We spend all our time looking forward. Look backwards. Where you have traveled is amazing. Where you have traveled in life, and I want you to look at it personally, professionally as your professional development, and as your business. Okay. You are more than one thing. So personally matters. Okay. What you're doing with your family matters. Okay. Michelle's a great example of that. Those grandbabies, that's the priority. Check. Okay. Where are you personally? How have you grown as a person? Uh, um, whoa, April's giving me credit for it. Must be because I signed the contract for dinner at our uh, today. I'm not supposed to say that yet. Um, but yes, okay. So you have to look at this professionally. Okay, and when I mean professionally, I mean your personal development. How have you developed? How have you grown? Okay, this year. Okay, how have you grown? Okay, and You have to look at it personally, and your family, you yourself, okay, and your business. So you look at these separate things, and you see far you have come. You look backward. You look backwards because we can't look forward till you see how far you have come. Not, do not look forward till you see how far you've come. Do not do it. Do not do it. So that's my first part of your homework. Okay? And that's what I want you between now and next Wednesday to be thinking about. Okay? Cross the bridge into 2024. I want you to be thinking about that. So that's number one. Number two. Number two. We're going to talk about the grass. Now talk about the grass. The grass you're standing on. The grass you think is greener on the other side of the street. The grass, I mean, I can't tell you in the last week, and it would shock you. Okay, it would literally shock you. The calls I've had last week, not even mention the ones I've had today. Okay, it would shock you who's calling me feeling inferior to someone else's grass. What they see, what they think is covered in snow. I'd be in trouble if my grass were covered in snow because Luna is the puppy with the ball. We live in the desert. Okay, well, worry about your sand. Worry about your sand. The metaphor. Fine, work with me here, people, on this metaphor. Okay, I want you to worry about you. Okay, let's talk store metaphor. When you're comparing yourself to another store, you're comparing your back room to their front of store. You're seeing the story they're telling at the front of the store. Uh, yes, love your own grass. Okay, you don't know. Okay, when you hear somebody else talk about their sales, you don't know about their expenses. When you hear somebody say, "I had this many orders," you don't know how big their bill pile was. Okay, you don't know how many people it took to get those orders together. Okay, you don't know squat. Okay, you know you. And what I mean by that is not to be rude. Okay, because I'm not being rude. Okay, I'm being honest. Okay, you don't know that that store was just on the phone with you crying about how to pay the electric. You don't know what other people are going through, even the ones that you think you know. That's what I'm telling you. So look in the mirror, own your world, own your world, and be proud of your world, and work on making your world better. So if your grass is as green as you want, water it. Okay? If your back of store isn't as together as you wish it was, okay, your back, and when I say your back of store, I mean your business, what people think, what, the image you wish you could portray. Okay? And let's get to work on that. Let's not worry about what somebody else, let's not be feared because of someone else's apparent success. Let's worry about you, okay? All your units. And Michelle, I love that you love the grass you're on. Okay, and your store is amazing. I use your store as an example all the time. I talk about how the hybrid of your store. Okay, I use you without naming you all the time because I use your example of what you created in your store. Well, actually, sometimes I name you because it's really exciting what you create in your store and how and the mix of products and how you make that work for your customers and how your customers evolve with that. Uh, I love that you've grown so much this year by being able to leave the store and take some time yourself. It's given me, yes, yes, it gives you an entirely new perspective, an entirely new perspective, Rose. That's the exciting thing. That's the exciting thing. We were talking last night. We need to get a vacation on the calendar because you need that. You need that time. So that is the other part of my message tonight. Worry about your grass. Worry about your yard. Okay? Don't worry about somebody else's. Okay? Worry about you and your yard, not what you think somebody else's is. Worry about what's happening in your store and making your store better, your life better, living the life you want to live. Worry about that. Okay? Celebrate that. And then and on the same token, okay, yes, look backward. This is the time, people. Look backward. I'm going to give you plenty of opportunity to look forward. Next week when we'll talk about looking forward. Okay, we will talk about looking forward, getting out the crystal ball. Okay, and planning for the next year. Okay, we will look forward. I'm not saying that we will never look forward, but we have to look back. We have to do it. Okay, so that we can see how far we've come. You have traveled a long distance. You have gone far. You have traveled far. And you can make their still amazing journey. You have to give yourself that pat on the back. Pat on the back. See, I'm used to getting ripped out of the hand with the ruler, but so pat on the back. This is Christy, my typing teacher, who would. So take that perspective. That is what I want you to be doing over the next week. Till we meet again next Wednesday night, I want you to be thinking about how far you've traveled. Okay, all the things you actually accomplished in the last year, not all the things you didn't. All the things you did. And I want you to worry about watering your yard. Yes, we've survived all of our worst moments. And we should celebrate the best ones too. Absolutely, Kelly. Absolutely. 1000%. 1000%. Okay, and there's lots of them. I mean, we like to say that 99% of the worst things that have ever happened to us in our ears, in our head. In our head. We made it up. We make up these worst case scenarios, all these bad things. Okay? But you have got this. Look at where you went this year. Look at all the things you did. You're amazing. Okay? You are amazing. Do not forget that. Do not forget that. I am so excited. I am so excited for the future. But I need you, before we can go to the future, okay, I need you to look backwards. I need you to look backwards and appreciate how far you have come. Because you have come amazingly far. Amazingly far. Amazingly far? Is that a term? It is. It's a term because I said it. And she's not on here with me on video, so she can't question the words I did. But yes, look at how far you have come. Own it and appreciate it. And appreciate and take care of your yard. Don't worry about somebody else's. That is my message for tonight. You know what else is my message? This video and everything I talk about, goes over to YouTube. You're not alone, right? Yes, don't drop the bell, ring the bell, so you know when another one drops. You come with all your friends and family, everybody you know in business, so that we can help everybody run a better business. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at 4:18ish. I will be off this Sunday for New Year's Eve dinner, looking out to dinner, but I'll be back here next Wednesday night for our first in the new year. But if you have a question in between, a question about anything, just email me, Neil, NEIL at nextlevelretail.com, NEIL at nextlevelretail.com. We start the program tonight with our positive thinking book. Our positive thinking is where we go. And tonight we did the 27th, but I'm gonna do the 26th because I like this one. I like the title. Hold tight friends. They are the memory keepers of your life. They are your life, your happiness in your eyes when the world darkens or shines too brightly around you. They lift you up when you cannot stand. If they run alongside you when you are moving too fast. They will show you the way and tell you the truth. And if sometimes praise the world, they are your compass and a beacon of love. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Avery. Tonight, you like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a New Year's Eve celebration. I don't know. We are going to party. Yes, we are. Did I mention that there's some happening in April? I don't know. I just signed the dinner contract today. But until then, and until next Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish, you know that you, but most importantly, you. Yes, you. You're not alone running the store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you next week. Happy New Year.